Well, we talked about pits this year, Scott, and this is a first.
Here you go, have that. Yeah. You know something?
His head shaking.
Yeah. You didn't buy me dinner last night, so you get your own water bottle.
I wonder if he was trying to let Simona by, and that's what happened. Maybe.
This will tell us.
What? Oh.
Who was that? That was Will Power.
Oh, boy.
That was Will Power.
This is the accordion effect.
Well, something happened. Look at
Well, Power was slowing up to get his tires warm. Hildebrand wasn't watching where he was going.
Oh, my goodness. Right over the top of Power's car.
Is Will Power's car okay? That's what I'm wondering.
Here it is from Will's view.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
heck.
Still under caution here at Michigan International. Here's what happened under caution. That is A.J. Foyt, the fourth, coming onto pit lane. Watch the right rear roll off the car. Fortunately, it headed in the positive direction, the best direction. You see some of the spotters scrambling, but fortunately that wheel did not hit anyone.
Left, your left, turn left in here, left, your left. Then I had a count.
AJ just about coughing up all his reputation. I think I see Vince McMahon in there. And that was no boating accident.
Well, you know, it's hard to know. This is the first time I've seen it. And he's walking straight into our car. You can see where the other car is. He's walked towards us on purpose. That's probably the most blatant thing I've seen in a long time. If you watch most pit guys, they try to get out of the way of other people. So that was a bit of a dick move right there, to be honest. So pretty annoyed with that. You know, we had a strong car all day, and, you know, if that's the way they want to try and win, then, you know, that's pretty bad.
So you feel he just simply was trying to make it too wide for you, hoping that you would... it seems strange that anyone would get hit on purpose. He didn't think he would get hit. He thought you would just be able to pull even wider.
Yeah, you know, he's probably trying to get me to, you know, stop and try and turn more. But, you know, at that point, you're already, you know, your wheel's spinning off. And you know, I had a straight line out of the pit, and then he just walked into us. So
using Rick Treadway as a shield, he passes Treadway to take the lead. Lap 74, John DeVries losing control, slides across the dirt, and then nose first into the fence. He would be okay.
We're going to take another look at this at the pit stops here in just a second. There's another look at the mirror being gone off of Servia's car, the right side mirror.
That's Shukera.
Junkera, sorry.
There's Shukera's mirror. And watch Shukera's mirror. There it goes.
Wow.
Almost hit him on the right side, but it hit the cowling and kicked away.
This has not been a good weekend for Sebastian. Here's overshooting the turn one braking zone. He does a nice little donut, clean and tidy to get it spun around. Now he's going to rejoin the course, but he floors it here. He gets over on the marbles offline and just augers straight on into the wall.
When you come out of the pits, I know that I used to concentrate on that a lot.
All right, let's look at this. It looks like a pit entry problem. Elio had a similar problem. Boy, he caught that attenuator.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm glad I wasn't in that car.
See the speed, just carrying too much speed. The back end of the car starts to slide around. Remember, they don't drive on this track all the time on the bottom section there, so there is actually a little bit of sand and greasiness there every once in a while.
Let's go with his onboard. He's on the pit lane approach.
Hey, both Penske cars straight shot in pit ball.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you could see he was pushing the throttle really hard. When he thought he was going straight, he said time to go, and it's a shame he lost it, but thankfully he's okay.
We were red for ducks. That's right, ducks on the track. A mama duck and her 5 ducklings. We had to clear them. We were red for Dario Franchitti making contact.
And let's take a look again. There goes Farron. There comes Scheckter. He's on the inside. Oh, he wiggled, and he got up and hit his remember, teammate. Cheever is not only his teammate, he's the car owner. Scheckter got a little anxious, got down under him, had a good run on him, and as he wiggled when he got down a little low, he actually bumped him. Let's see if we can see it again. Couldn't see it from that angle, but I think when he lost it down there on the inside, he wiggled a little bit and got up very close to Eddie Cheever, thinking maybe he might have hit him, and that's what put him in the wall. I wouldn't want to be in the hauler when Scheckter and Cheever start to talk later today as the safety crew is down there.
Jimmy Vasser, who has won 3 of the first 5 races of the season and is the points leader coming into this race, will bring the field up to speed. And we have a crash in turn 4. A crash approaching the green flag, and many, many cars are involved. appears that all the drivers are out of their cars. The safety crews are working on them. Let's take another look, Scott.
Well, it looks like Jimmy Vasser on the pole position just turned right. Now, I would say something must have went wrong with the car, because if he got on the gas too soon on cold tires, usually the car would go to the inside like we've seen before numerous times. And this just turned right, so we're not quite sure why that is. So the guys are going evenly side by side, and a little bit of acceleration will come up here very shortly. I would say those two cars between Fernandez and Vasser are very close, very close. The left front wheel of Fernandez was hooking on the inside of Jimmy Vasser's right rear, and I would say those guys were probably just a little bit too close for the start.
Let's go to Paul Page.
Well, Steve Krisiloff had come up here. He is the third-place car, the first four-cylinder car. He stepped over to the car and said something to Foyt, apparently about the race on the track. Foyt reacted very violently. Apparently it was a criticism by Krisiloff, though we did not hear it and the crew would not tell us exactly what was said. Foyt then reached out, grabbed for Krisiloff. There was a bit of a struggle, but the crew stepped in instantly. And then John Fisher, who is a giant man on the Foyt crew, literally picked Krisiloff up, carried him out of the victory circle. They said this is not the place, and it was over.
Well, that's the story of what happened here at the end of the race. It has been some day. All kinds of controversy, and there is Krisiloff being carried away. I've heard about folks getting carried away at an auto race, but that's the first time I ever saw him carried away like that, Dan.